the weather is starting to get very, very chilly. It's funny because 2 weeks ago it was around 30 degrees centigrade during the day. It was at times too hot to go for a ride even. And now when I wake up and go get the bike out in the morning, it's like 13, 14, 15 in this area. I expected the change to be somewhat gradual and not that rapid, but what can you do? It is what it is. I kinda prefer it like that, a bit colder, as when it's around 30 degrees outside, it's literally not that fun to ride. I don't wanna go out in just a shirt and shorts. Oh, damn. Go. It's always better to let the guys go. Yes, that way you're pretty sure they saw you, so they won't crash in you. Thank you, kind sir. When the temperatures are around 20, yeah, it can be a bit chilly at highway speeds, but general city riding and everything over than 120, 130 kilometers per hour, it's kinda nice, especially when you have your leathers on and the roads are still kinda warm, so no traction issues. You have the best of both worlds. Sexy. Yeah, baby. Oh, sorry. Anyways, I won't be bothering you with the weather for the whole video. The bike needs a few things and I've already ordered them. As I've previously mentioned, the side stand spring is kinda loose and I finally decided to order that piece. Also, I found another issue which I will address at the same time. As you may know, the oil pressure light should come on when the ignition is on, and turn off when you start the bike, right? Well, at least it should be that way. Unfortunately, mine doesn't light at all. So that can mean two things. Three actually. A wire leading from the sensor to the dash. The LED in the dash may be gone. And the third option is the sensor to be screwed. Fortunately, that's easy enough to check. The sensor is kinda simple. It's basically a ground wire switch. When you have no oil pressure, the ground wire obviously has closed connection, normally closed. With normally closed connection you have continuity. White is coming on, yes. Inside the switch there is a membrane, at least that's from what I've read. It may not be 100% accurate. There's a membrane, so when you have oil pressure pushing at the membrane, it breaks the circuit, white goes off. Your oil pressure drops, white goes on. Simple as that. So checking the switch is kinda easy. You just disconnect the ground wire from the switch. It's only one wire connecting it, and touch it to ground. I actually attached it to my exhaust manifold, turned the key, and guess what? White comes on. So option A, wiring is nice and fine. White in the gauge is also fine. So there's only one thing left for the switch to be fault. I don't plan on pulling the switch off and testing if I can recover it, as the switch itself is not that expensive. It's around $30, but unfortunately it's connected to the crankcase quite well. So if I pull it out, there's definitely going to be some oil leakage. Should I? So I don't feel like doing it just to test stuff. I've already have it on order, so when the parts come, the kickstand and the switch, you'll have a video about that. That seems like a Z750, right? It has the same tail section as mine, just naked. I believe the Z1000 also has the same tail section, but who knows? So yeah, these two pieces need replacing, especially the low pressure switches. If I have an issue with low pressure, I wouldn't know. I could kill my engine. Everything can happen. As for the side stand spring, I'm not sure if you can see it, but yeah, it's loosey. And when I replace it, yay, she's smiling. And when I replace it, I'll probably restore the circuit breaker. You know, the thing that kills the motor if the switch is down and you're in gear. It's kinda bypassed at the moment. As you may know, I'm recording the audio separately from the camera. I'm using a Zoom H1 and then sync it in post. This gives me quite a decent sound quality. Unfortunately, syncing gets out really quickly, and I'm doing it that way because for my camera, Garmin decided to discontinue the mic adapter, so there was no way for me to plug in a microphone directly other than Bluetooth. I found a pinout and made myself a cable. So yeah, I'll probably be doing that, which means my setup will need to be revamped once more. Anyways guys, that's all for today, and as always, ride safely.